why AI is the ultimate mirror of human ambition. A journey into the heart of machine thought.
Hello, good morning Manila. This is my third year in AIBC and I'm honored to speak about AI at this conference. The first edition of AIBC Manila, I spoke about why AI is the biggest canvas of human ambition and how it can unlock so many possibilities for all of us. The next year, I spoke about man versus machine. Spoiler alert, man wins because we have purpose and ambition. This year, I question deeper the ambition aspect of AI and humans. When I started to title today's presentation, Why AI is the Ultimate Mirror of Human Ambition, I also wanted to delve deeper into the thought of how machines are utilizing our data and what they think of us. And since I said AI is the biggest canvas, it's our biggest mirror. It reflects what we are and also gives us a glimpse of what we might become tomorrow. And over the years, human ambition has taken us from survival to innovation. From the early days, where we were fighting for survival, from fire to tools that we created, to the Industrial Revolution, where we designed and created machines that could augment human capabilities. Then comes the digital era, where silicon chips codified information and brought the world closer. And now to AI. That is, I think, the biggest opportunity for us to codify humans and take the society forward. Now let's look at and understand the machine thought for a while. It started from 1950. A brilliant mathematician sparked something called the imitation game. Alan Turing was the name of the mathematician. He came up with the concept of imitation game and tried to give a direction in terms of what thinking means for a machine. He proposed a setup where there was one human evaluator trying to judge two computers, one powered by an AI, and the other behind the scenes where a human is sitting. And if in reasonable time, the human evaluator was not able to determine which one is which, then Turing said that it means that the AI has passed the Turing test. Over the years, we've seen different capabilities passing this Turing test. He set a benchmark of 30%, which he said, if we meet the 30% benchmark, then we can say that, we are moving towards as a society. Also, he gave a prediction 50 years from the day he designed this experiment that about 50% of machines will be 50% capability of the machine to fool a human would be achieved. And today, 75 years hence, we are seeing Turing test results regularly get more than 75%. Recently, it's been more difficult to distinguish between a LLM or a human. Now passing the Turing test keeps moving. But what does it mean, Does it mean that the machine is finally thinking? I'm not exploring the sentience of the machine, but the original idea was to understand humanity and in which direction we are moving in terms of codified intelligence. Today, the very definition of passing keeps moving. Every time we achieve a benchmark, it deepens our quest to understand beyond the passing construct that Alan defined. Today, the modern day LLMs are stochastic parrots. When I say stochastic parrots, I mean they are able to present patterns of linguistics without actually understanding them. So also the ability for the LLMs in the modern day to have grounded common sense is something that's still missing according to our estimates. We also see LLMs hallucinate. So then what does the new definition of machine thinking enables us to think about? The real question isn't, can machines fool us, but can we trust machines and how to move forward? Now, try to give a direction in which we could design the future AI and understand how we move in this new AI ambition. The North Star of the AI ambition is human flourishing, right? Everything that helps us move together as a society forward is something that we should keep as a North Star and utilize and move in that direction. We should also, the compass is there on the screen, the north, west, south, and east. On the western side, I've included inclusive opportunity, right? The ability for us to take all humanity together across the different aspects of societies and segments. In the east side, there is exponential innovation that creates merging boundaries across the things that we do. And then there is a shared responsibility for us together as a society. Now I'll talk about a little bit about my personal journey. I started my career as a cybersecurity intern back in 2017, where I was undergoing through a lot of telemetry data of routers, of user logs to understand, if there is malicious activity ongoing. Just to give you a glimpse into the world of cyber, and I'll laymanise it, there are two sides. There is the red team, then there's the blue team. Red team is asked to break a system, and blue team is supposed to defend the system. When I started my career, I was part of the red team, trying to figure out what kind of things could break a machine. But as I progressed during my journey, I slowly transitioned into the blue team side of things, where I was designing architectures to prevent malicious activity. Yesteryears enabled us to protect systems by defining rules or trying to understand what could go wrong scenarios and codifying them to act as defense gates. But today, as the capability of AI has improved over time, we are able to design AI agents that can help secure things at massive scale, even beyond things that we cannot comprehend. Just a personal example, last year I built a tool called Secure Astra. I filed a patent for that as well. And during a red team attack internally at my organization, we were able to break the bot by utilizing a cipher attack. We rotated each character by 13 alphabets, and it went through the security firewall gates of all generative AI layers. And that got me thinking in terms of we need to define better systems that understand things beyond what we can comprehend. And that's been my journey in terms of understanding the implications of technology, understanding what can go wrong, and designing AI experiences, keeping the AI compass that I described handy. I also want to talk about what lies ahead for us in the space of AI. There are too many extrapolations that keep happening basis the technological advancements. We're seeing massive disruption across industries that's ongoing, from media to gaming to technology. All industries are facing significant disruptions in their world. We're seeing different business models that are emerging because of this new economy, and that's leveling the playing field across a lot of industries. Now, we will be designing tools of tomorrow where AI agents adapt, collaborate, and we'll see the merging definition of human and AI across our processes and across our value chains. Next, we are also seeing a lot of ethics in action. A lot of standards and protocols are being designed today to keep security as the foundation of moving this needle forward in the terms of AI innovation. Next, we're seeing scaled impact across at planetary scale. What GenAI gave us was a democratized intelligence that was available on tap for everybody, for every builder, dreamer. It's broken down the barriers to innovate and create technology at scale. What I would want to leave everybody with today is, and I'll repeat what I said in the last keynote, what we could imagine across our life cycle that we could achieve, with AI, we can do 10x more. And the future is not a destination that we want to reach. It's a compass that we set today, and we move in that direction. Thank you so much. It was lovely to be here, and AIBC, you've been a wonderful host. Thank you so much.
Thank you.